month, of course, Dysfunction had the fan support as Juggalo Steve Jordan teamed up with Lethal Lee. Lethal Lee and Juggalo Steve Jordan got booed out of the building last month as they tried to take apart Dysfunction.
But you know what? I'm a fan of Lethal Lee. I'm a fan. I'm torn. You know what? I'm going to call this one right down the middle like I do everything else.
That'll be a first in your career.
A first. And we don't know who Dysfunction's partner is.
Well, we'll let the fans at home see who this man is.
I hate being left in the dark.
Well, you should have paid your light bill, Scott Williams.
20-minute tag team contest at a combined weight of 400.
I don't think they're tough, but still, come on.
This is the team of Lethal Lee.
That bum in the ring needs a haircut.
Juggalo Steve Jordan.
Lethal Lee, one of my favorite competitors.
He's a hell of an athlete, running with Satan, which is fine by me. And just look at this man. He is ripped to shreds. Team up with a person who obviously is not, still a rookie, only had a few matches, still training here in MAW, but he's sure put on a few good performances, as well as the Juggalo street fight last month against Dysfunction.
What I don't understand is how the fans could boo Juggalo Steve and Lethal Lee out of the building. Wasn't it Dysfunction that tried to cave in Juggalo Steve's skull a couple of months ago?
He also tried to break his ankle, and after everything that's transpired, I hate to see people get hurt, but I wish he would have snapped this punk's ankle.
But I don't understand these fans. How could they get behind Dysfunction? Although I am a fan of his ability for those actions, I don't understand it.
Now, are those pants legal? Look at the buckles all over the place. What do you think he is? Legion or Demolition?
I'm not sure what he thinks he is, to be honest with you.
Did you see this, Scott Williams?
Gentlemen, please make some noise for the team of Dysfunction and Hardcore Craig!
Hardcore Craig is back.
Hardcore Craig is back in Mid-American Wrestling.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
The hardcore legend is in the house.
What a big night. You had the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies where awards were given to Axel Future and Billy Joe Eaton, and now another Mid-American legend, Hardcore Craig, is back, and this isn't good for Lethal Lee.
11 years in the making, and now we have one of the true creators of the hardcore scene in Mid-American Wrestling and Hardcore Craig.
This isn't good. This isn't fair to Lethal Lee.
Oh, who cares? It's only Lethal Lee. Hey, if he really has Satan on his side, he'll be fine. Just fine.
No, he won't. It's Lent. Satan takes a vacation during Lent.
You got Lent where?
This isn't right. This just isn't fair. Hardcore Craig's an animal. He's a savage. He'll carve these guys up. He's got no remorse. He's got no conscience.
And that is exactly why Dysfunction chose him as his tag team partner.
I can't believe that you're in favor of this.
I am very in favor of this. An MAW legend.
Why couldn't they put him up against somebody like, I don't know, anybody but Lethal Lee?
The most hardcore man in the history of Mid-American Wrestling. This match is no disqualification and no count-outs.
Tremendous. I'd say words of wisdom, but with Dysfunction talking, I can't say that.
Once again, the man in the back is holding down an up-and-coming superstar like Lethal Lee. Lethal Lee's not a hardcore wrestler. He's a pure wrestler. This isn't fair to Lethal Lee.
Well, tonight, he's going to have to get hardcore, or he's going to get his ass handed to him by Dysfunction, who worked the 2003 King of the Death matches against Nick Gage of CZW. He knows how to get hardcore. He's took Ian Rotten to his limits. He's done everything in the hardcore. Double hit tossed by both men.
I thought we were going to see a wrestling match tonight.
Double body, so a little bit of everything here in Mid-American Wrestling. Double drop kick, and both men go to the floor.
I can't bear to watch. This is going to be gruesome.
Of course, not many people may know this, but Dysfunction has had a little bit of help in training Juggalo Steve Jordan, so he knows more about Steve Jordan than Steve Jordan knows about himself.
Well, that's not hard to believe. I mean, look at Steve Jordan, for crying out loud. But I'll tell you something. Oh, here we go. It's breaking down. I get squeamish over the sight of blood, so if I pass out, I just want you to know.
Oh, good. Can we get him out of here? Sends him into the post. Oh! Holy yeah! I don't know which action to watch. Drops Lethal Lee over the barricade as Hardcore Craig is picking apart the rookie over here in Juggalo Steve Jordan.
Hey, there's that kickboxing chick in the front row. I'm trying to do anything to not see this brutality. Lethal Lee's over here with dysfunction. You got
big chop.
Hardcore Craig with Jordan. Jordan's picking up Craig for the big slam.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, he dropped him face first on the ring apron.
Luckily, I think for Lee, he only grazed it. And he jumped off a chair, did Steve Jordan on the Lethal Lee with an elbow drop. As we got Lethal Lee, his head's playing the drums over here. As
there we
Steve
go.
Jordan
Save your partners. Save your partner, Juggalo. You know what's funny is both these men are Juggalo.
Yes, that is very true. And you have to wonder. With Steve Jordan, he may not be too familiar with Lethal Lee, but you can bet Dysfunction's been around here for a long time. He's more than familiar with this tag team partner.
And look at what Hardcore Craig did to that stop sign, and he did that on the head of Lethal Lee.
Who cares? You don't have a brain anyway. Back chop. Lots of back chops. Much love for the back chop.
You better show some respect to Lethal Lee. Look at that. He's stepping his face right in. He's stepping on his throat. This is brutal. Oh.
He just caved in his head with a stop sign.
I can't watch this. They got to throw this match out. This is just not fair.
This is a hardcore brutality that Mid-American Wrestling is known for.
Lethal Lee prides himself on being a wrestler, not a barbaric, savage, bloodthirsty vampire.
Welcome to the House of Horrors that is Mid-American Wrestling here tonight.
You said horrors, right?
Yeah, but not the kind of horror you're used to.
Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, he picks him up and dumps him on a chair. They cannot be good for the spine.
The small of the back across that back of that chair. Now Lethal Lee and Hardcore Craig going at it.
Big chair across the back of Lethal Lee.
I'm telling you, nobody can mix it up like Hardcore Craig.
Oh, of course not. Hardcore Cup veteran he is, as well as hardcore veteran across the Midwest scene. Oh, he just kicked him in the Juggalo.
That's fine. You want to have a no DQ match.
Hey, I give that to you. That is totally legal.
Spins him around.
Oh, nice spinning fisherman buster.
That's going to do it. Oh.
Barely gets out to Dysfunction.
And now it looks like both teams that want to play by normal standard tag rules. Maybe we'll see a little bit of wrestling here now.
Dysfunction, of course, the former World Heavyweight Champion, back on April 20th, 2002.
The youngest Mid-American champion ever.
Get this, on 4/20/02, he defeated Ian Rotten to win his World Heavyweight Championship.
Go figure. Now that's funny, ironic.
And funny ha-ha at the same time.
Absolutely.
As he was choking away at Dysfunction in the corner. I don't know if you heard what that fan said, but I found it quite humorous.
I heard him. He needs to shave those sideburns.
Now he's just choking away on Dysfunction, using the poster as advantage.
For crying out loud, who comes to a wrestling show in a suit tie? Ooh, blocks it, and a kick.
Kick right to the Lethal Lee. What can you say? Everything's legal in this contest. Nothing's deplorable.
The Little Lee. Oh.
The Mini Lee. So I've heard.
Now he splits him on the second rope there.
Oh! Oh my!
Yes!
Oh Christ! He just dumped him right on his head on that steel chair. That's what you call a spike DDT from the second rope, and
that could do it.
You know, I think the lack of brain cells for Dysfunction is helping him in this contest.
You know what? Dysfunction is going to get everything he deserves here, because I'll tell you what. Again, I told you I'm a fan of his talent. A guy this young, still in his early 20s, and he's going to shorten his career by doing hardcore matches like this, and he's busted open after that pile driver on the chair.
He just got dumped on his head, Jerry Lawler style, on that chair by the Juggalo, and he's got blood coming right out of his head.
Here's a guy that could wrestle into his 40s, but he's going to piss it all away by doing this. He deserves to get snot beat out of him.
You got problems. You need psychiatric help immediately.
I'm not the one carving myself up out there, and uh-oh.
Oh, God, what's he going for here? Big, what was that, a foot or a knee? I couldn't tell. Lethal Lee was in the way.
It looked like a straight boot to the face, and Dysfunction's in a bad way right now. And Hardcore Craig powerless to do anything about it.
And the problem he's got going here is he's distracting referee Scott DeMarc, so both make a double team movement.
But it is a no DQ match, so let him double team.
That is true. And he's just laying it to Dysfunction. Again, I hope he didn't have plans for this Easter weekend.
Yeah, because his eggs just got cracked.
Wow. For once, you almost made me laugh. How about that?
What do you know? Dysfunction bleeding.
Oh, he's choking away. He's using the top rope for his leverage, I guess. Still a deplorable move, no disqualifications or not.
Well, remember, it was Dysfunction who wanted the no DQ. You live by the sword, you die by it.
And in this contest, if there was a sword involved, that would just be more blood. He's got a camel clutch variant here. Oh, he's got the camel clutch. Sheiky like got a camel clutch. Okay, my Iron Sheik's bad. Whatever.
And I'll tell you what. Jordan needs to quit worrying about this trailer park trash in the crowd and pay attention to what's going on in the ring.
He just kicked him in the mini Lee about 4 or 5 times there. 3 or 4 times, excuse me.
Well, I'll tell you what. No matter what, win or lose in this match, whoever comes out of this match, both teams are going to be more worse for wear than they were when they came in. And here comes
Was that a Ricky Morton roll? Big chop by Lethal Lee. Or excuse me, by Hardcore Craig, my mistake.
I don't like this.
He scoops him, he slams him. Steve Jordan scoop, slams him.
I don't like
And
these.
he's got the steal.
No.
Ow! He's just driving. Oh, he just took the chair and bent it over his head.
I don't like these odds.
Sends him back into the ropes. He comes off, ducks into the clothesline, comes back. Big lariat by Steve Jordan, putting all of his weight into it, even taking himself down to the mat.
This is not fair.
You know, for a rookie, that was quite crafty.
This is not fair. Hardcore Craig in a hardcore match. It's impossible odds. It's like having a mat technician in a submission match.
Now Lethal Lee is taking advantage of the steal in the ring.
Oh, look at this. They're going to have a chance to double team his Dysfunction out on the floor.
You know, this is quite the odd pairing of Juggalo Steve Jordan and Lethal Lee. Lethal Lee running with the devil and Steve Jordan running with the clowns, I guess.
What are we going to have here? Oh, look at this.
What the hell is that? Double team maneuver, almost like a double X Factor. Look, we got blood coming out of Steve Jordan.
Oh, yeah, he's bleeding from somewhere, and he's bleeding profusely.
I can't even tell what.
I can't if it's his neck, if it's his ear.
It's the top of his head that has been lacerated, and it's dripping down onto his throat and neck area.
Oh, my.
Now he's landing into Dysfunction on the floor, and we got more blood in this contest. Let me get the puke bucket for you. There you go.
I'm getting lightheaded here. I need to sit.
You are sitting.
Oh, well, I need this. I don't know what I need to do. Now Craig's bleeding too. Oh my God.
We got bloodbath here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now he's choking away at Dysfunction. We got a pin going on here. Only a 2 count as Hardcore Craig gets his shoulder up.
And now Jordan working on Dysfunction in the corner. Oh, I'm getting queasy here.
He sends Craig off in the corner, ducks the clothesline. Oh my God! What a lariat! His head landed somewhere up there in the 5th row. Chair across the back, and that doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't. And now Dysfunction and Hardcore Craig looks like they're gonna double chair. Oh my!
Jesus Christ! In honor of Easter, what? He's gonna have a ring in his ears for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
This is not wrestling. This is barbaric.
This is hardcore. Wait a second. TKO. Dysfunction. He has the chair. He's going up top. Could it be? Decapitation with the chair. It's over. It's over. 1, 2, 3.
They never had a shot. This was not fair. This was not fair. I'd like to see him have a traditional wrestling match, and the outcome would have been different. And you know what? You can say what you want, but this isn't over between Jordan and Dysfunction.
But the fact of the matter is this. Tonight, Hardcore Craig and Dysfunction got the victory. As they're hightailing it.